Good Friday morning to you. Dr. Roger Smalligan joins us, and we're talking about something pretty interesting. You're finding that people who smoke marijuana regularly for a couple years are coming down with something.
Right. It's something that we didn't used to see as frequently, but now it's been well described, and we were actually able to publish about this. We're seeing young people come in typically who are smoking marijuana maybe 2 or 3 or more times a week. And it seems like after you've done that for a period of time, there's a certain group of people that begin to develop severe abdominal pain. They'll have vomiting episodes. They feel awful. And they have, on their own, figured out that when they get a really hot shower or a really hot bath, that they feel better. Then they get out. So these folks take a lot of hot showers, a lot of hot baths. And you know, they sometimes think, well, maybe if I smoke a little more marijuana, I'll feel better. But in fact, they're making it worse. And the reason is we have receptors in our brain. They're called cannabis. You know, marijuana is cannabis. That's the genus of it. So we have cannabis receptors in the brain, and we have cannabis receptors in our gut. And so these folks are getting their gut receptors kind of overloaded, and they're having this reaction. And we're seeing people who've been to the ER, you know, half a dozen times. They've had CAT scans. They've had X-rays. Some people have had surgery because they look so severe, so sick. They feel so bad. They're throwing up repeatedly. They keep getting admitted to the hospital. Yeah.
What's doing this?
But that's what it is. And actually, if you quit smoking marijuana, it goes away.
Only thing that you guys have found that helps this.
Right. You know, meanwhile, we do help them as they're getting over it with some pain medicine and some anti-nausea medicine. But then the real cure is just abstain.
Do you think with states like Colorado and a bunch of other states talking about legalizing marijuana, this is something that will continue to increase? I
really do, because I personally have had 2 cases in the last month in one of our local hospitals that we've diagnosed, and I think if it's legalized, it's going to just be, we're going to see a lot more of it.
And again, what is it called? It's
called the cannabis hyperemesis syndrome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Smalligan.
My pleasure.